Hi, this is Dr. Nick. I'm the Incrementalist, here with incremental insights for better business, better health.
And I'm Fred Golsby with Accountable Health, here helping employers, payers, and the healthcare system itself work on population health improvement programs.
So Fred, we've had a good run. We did 100 episodes of our COVID insights and actions for businesses, people, but that's reached its lifetime expectancy, I think, and we're moving on to new things. What are we going to be doing?
So pretty fantastic. Thanks everyone for watching those. 100 episodes is pretty incredible. We really enjoyed it. But now we're going to focus on something new. There are all kinds of fables and issues out there and things we believe about health, healthcare, wellness, and we're going to focus on those issues. So what are some of the topics we might touch on?
Yeah, so it's interesting you bring that up. It's been a discussion from my perspective for a long time of all these things that come up. It's dogma sometimes, it's rumors. I've seen a number of instances where people will believe things. In fact, we saw it through COVID, right? They believe things that actually weren't true based on the data. And that's true in healthcare generally. And what we've seen in the pandemic is the challenge of that and trying to tease that out. So we're going to focus on some of the things that we hear. We'll be interested in any topics that people have. So if you've got recommendations, you want to reach out, send us. If you can't reach us, the internet's down, I'm just going to say. We'll probably start with some basic things like wellness. What about the 10,000 steps? You've got to get 10,000 steps, right?
Dang, I better get walking.
We're doing a lot of that where we are at the moment, right?
We sure are.
What else? What have you got?
I think some of the other areas are, we'll look at things in healthcare, systems around how healthcare operates. Is that something that makes sense or not? Are they fables? We'll look at things medically. I mean, obviously you're a physician and we can address some medical issues. So I think it's going to be something both folks in healthcare as well as regular consumers out there will find interesting and useful as they try to work themselves through and keep themselves healthy as well as manage their way through the healthcare system.
Yeah, so I think the thread is health, healthcare, and wellness. So it's everything from the technology to the insights in medicine, some of the latest developments, even drugs potentially. I've covered some of the things like aspirin as an example. Should you be taking it? And we'll try and break it down into short, easy to consume segments that are not too long, that will help people try and tease out the truth. And we'll pick up some of the references, and we're certainly excited to do this, right?
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun, and as Nick said earlier, send in your topics you want, and understand too, we won't be giving you medical advice. So if you hear this stuff and you've got some questions, please go back to your physician, but we'll be talking about a really broad range of topics that we think you'll find interesting.
Right, and we'll be covering that. I mean, to be clear, we're always very careful about this. You should always consult your physician when you're thinking about your own personal health care. But it's important to be informed. The patient engagement and making sure people come with the most appropriate information. And we want to be some of that source of information and be a help to healthcare and individuals alike.
Absolutely. There's so much information out there on the internet. How do you distill that down? We hope to help you with that.
Oh, I love it. He said distill. We might get some whiskey in here somewhere, right?
Oh, that'll be fantastic. We'll do the first one on fables associated with whiskey.
Oh, I love it. Ushka Baith, as they say, the water of life. So,
join us.
Absolutely.
This is Fred Golsby with Accountable Health. Watch for our shows coming up.
And this is Dr. Nick. I'm the Incrementalist, here with incremental insights for better business, better health.